Hey guys, Keely Reason here with Love with Adventure, and today I want to talk with you about tips for anal sex. And I'm not going to really discuss the morality of anal sex here, but I am just going to give you some tips. There's a couple of key things here. First of all, you have to get the right lubrication. It's important to know that there is anal sex lubrication. It's not the typical kind, it's different. So look for a lubricant that says it's meant for anal sex because it won't dry out. And that's really important because the anus will not produce additional lubricants. The other thing I suggest is that you use a condom. So whether you are using a condom on a toy, fully lubricated, or if, like, say, a husband is going to enter his wife, he needs to put on the condom with a lot of lubricant. Or if, for example, the wife was going to do that for the husband with a toy or with maybe a strap on or something, then that would be the same thing. Now, I say you should use a condom, not just because of, like it being cleaner necessarily, but because there's less ridges, it's going to make it easier for you to insert that into the anus. The next thing you have to consider is how slow to go. It's just not going to be comfortable, right? When you first start trying to do this, it takes a lot of practice and it's not natural. You aren't naturally going to want to put something up your bottom. So you have to go very, very, very slow. If you're doing this with your spouse, just coach them. You're going to have to be willing to speak up and say, I need you to go slower, and just give them, what they need to do. You might even have to tell them not to move, and then you move. So that's another thing you can try. So don't let the spouse push the toy in or penis or whatever. They stay still and you move backwards. Then you can go at your own pace and you know when to stop. The next thing I suggest, especially for the wife, would be to add in a vibrator to her clitoris, because that's going to help, kind of numb that pain a little bit. When you're really, really excited, you can actually take pain a little bit more. And because anal sex can be painful, especially at the start, before you start stretching things out, this is a really good way for you to actually enjoy this. It can actually enhance that experience as well. A husband could put a vibrator on his penis, try to go on the frenulum. I've talked about the frenulum before. It is the part of the penis that looks like, so inside of your lip you have a frenulum right here, that that thing that attaches the lip to the teeth or the gum line. The penis has something very similar to that. I don't know what that is like on a man that's not circumcised, but on a circumcised man there will be that frenulum. So the husband could put that on his penis. And I think that with anal sex, you do kind of have to guide it a little bit more. So go very, very slow. Just take your time, work your way up to it. Try it a couple of times before you decide if you like it or not. And a few things I would recommend is avoid anal sex if you have hemorrhoids. Like if you have an active hemorrhoid breakout, if you've ever experienced hemorrhoids, they can go away and come back. So if you're dealing with that, don't do that. Avoid it. And if there's any other reason why your bottom hurts, right? Like don't do it during that. You're just going to aggravate things and it won't be very exciting. So those are my tips for anal sex. I'll link up to an article in the description here that goes over in depth even more. You can go read that. Definitely make sure you sign up for our newsletter, lovewithadventure.com/newsletter, and I'll send you my free Sexy Truth or Dare bedroom game. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.